Well, Erika Kirk finally spoke up and said something. She was on the Fox News channel show Outnumbered today. And I got to be honest with you guys, what she said was made her a little bit more sus. She seems upset, frustrated, angry at the conspiracy theories going around or floating around. Let's just hear from her words. This wasn't good.
I do not have time to address the noise. My silence does not mean that I am complacent. My silence does not mean that somehow Turning Point USA and all of the handpicked staff that loved my husband and my husband loved them is somehow in on it. We are busy building. And you know what I thought? I thought these people are human. We are all grieving in our own way. And they are trying to find the answer to something that happened that was so evil. They are trying so hard. And I get that. We're doing the same. Anytime we hear a lead or anytime we hear anything, we send it to the authorities. Please dig into this. No rock will be unturned. I want justice for my husband, for myself, for my family, more than anyone else out there. So for me, you want to keep telling me to come down while we're building? I don't have time for that. But here's my breaking point on that. Come after me, call me names, I don't care. Call me what you want, go down that rabbit hole, whatever. But when you go after my family, my Turning Point USA family, my Charlie Kirk Show family, when you go after the people that I love, and you're making hundreds and thousands of dollars every single episode going after the people that I love because somehow they're in on this, no.
You know, I have to say it. I've never seen you like this.
No, this is righteous anger because this is not okay. It's not healthy. This is a mind virus. Yes, I believe in our judicial system. I do. We have a hell of a team working on this. Excuse my French. But this is not okay.
So you want to put these people back in the box where they've been creeping from?
I don't care what box you're in. But just know that your words are very powerful and we are human. My team are not machines and they're not robots. They are human. We have more death threats on our team and our side than I have ever seen. I have kidnapping threats. I have, you name it, we have it. And my poor team is exhausted. And every time they bring this back up, what are we supposed to do? Relive that trauma all over again? They watched my husband get murdered. I have no idea how I would have reacted if I was there that day. And thank the good Lord that I did not have to see that happen. But my team, they are rocked to the core. So why every single day do they have to be dragged through the mud, analyzed, hyper-analyzed?
You know, the conspiracies that are out there, all of the like, do you think that there is more of it now because you do shine your light? I mean, did people just expect you would just go away?
I don't know what they expected. I don't know what they expected.
They pick on you because of your accessories. I mean, I've seen some of it.
Oh, yeah. No, at this point, it's what the conspiracy collection. Get it before Christmas. Like, seriously. Wow. If you want to find and pick me apart, go right ahead. I do not care. I don't. This was happening before Charlie was murdered. Both of us have been through the ringer of people will call you whatever they want to call you. They will. But I have seen it firsthand impact the people that I love, and I'm done. I'm done. And if people think that I was just going to wilt away, I'm not going to sit in a corner and cry and be in fetal position. This is a duty to my husband, and it's an absolute honor, and I will never back down. And so my message to them is to stop. To stop.
And that's what we will say here on Outnumbered 2. God bless.
Where do I start? Where do I start? This lady is completely, she doesn't get it. I'm officially suspicious of Erika. I wasn't that suspicious before. I don't know what PR team she's got going on. I don't know who's telling her to say this, if that's how she really feels. But she said a couple of things that stood out to me that I kind of have a problem with. She first started saying that her silence is not like complacency, that she's not being complacent, that she's busy building. But she doesn't realize that she's a day late and $1 short. Sorry. Had you answered questions like the CEO that you were appointed to be, none of this would have been happening. None of this would have been going on because you would have answered every single question that millions of people, I was going to say Americans, but millions of people across the globe have. She's like, oh, her team had to watch Charlie get murdered. We all watched Charlie get murdered. He had millions and millions of supporters. People want answers. So she's coming out here all rah-rah and angry and trying to be, this was a clear attack on Candace. She should have just said her name. Like Tim Pool, right? Say my name, Candace. But it's not sitting well with me. She mentioned that her silence is not complacency. She talked about nobody wants justice for her husband more than she does. It doesn't sound like it. Candace is out here doing an investigation with the help of internet sleuths because the federal government is lying. And the only explanation that I have is either Erika is complicit or she's really, I don't know. I don't even know what word to use. She doesn't get it. They're straight up lying and she's believing the narrative. So she wants justice more than anybody. There was a point that she says, he was my husband. Yeah, he was your husband, but he was loved by many, many people. So she wants to take the narrative and she wants to accept the narrative and notice the talking points, because Kash Patel said the same thing. There will be no stone unturned. It's the same talking points. It was really weird. She also talked about, you can call me names, you can attack me, you can go after me. But when it comes to my Turning Point USA family or my Charlie Kirk show family, it's called the Charlie Kirk show, not the Erika Kirk show. They were his family. Yeah, I get the whole that's your husband, you're his wife, blah, blah, blah. But this, like, trying to be bold and trying to be, where I'm from, we use the word brolic, like trying to be tough. It's not landing, and it's not landing well, like at all. Like, you actually are making like a worse case for your argument. I don't know. She also mentioned, this is how everybody, by everybody, I'm going to say me, knows that she's attacking Candace or referencing Candace, is because she said that you're making hundreds and thousands of dollars per episode, which we all know since Charlie passed, since he was executed. She's been getting millions and millions of views on her YouTube video. She's monetized and all that stuff. What about TPUSA? I had to unsubscribe from the TPUSA email newsletter because they were asking for money. No bullshit. Like twice a week. I've never seen that before. So I unsubscribed. I mean, I'm still a TPUSA fan. I love Charlie Kirk, but it was excessive. It was like the days following his execution. It was email after email, just asking for donations. Like that was, I had to unsubscribe. Like that was sick. So how about the people who are making videos like Tim Pool addressing the Charlie Kirk situation and the TPUSA Candace situation? A lot of people are making money. How about TPUSA itself, the organization, all the donors that, were in their feelings and they were emotional at the death and they donated money. There was, I think, over like $100 million that they raised since his passing. Erika, she said a lot of crazy shit. She also said that this was a righteous anger. But I feel like the chick is more mad at conspiracy theorists and people that want to know, want answers more than the alleged person that she believes murdered her husband. Does she not forgive him almost instantly? She made me cry at the memorial saying, I forgive him. Remember that? That like, I didn't want to, it's classless to kind of like crack on a grieving widow, right? Like nobody wants to do that. It's not nice. It's not cool. But like, what was that? Do you guys remember that? Anyways, I think that this was a bad move. She's actually going to do more harm than good for TPUSA, for her brand. At this point, it just looks like it's a brand and it's not going to land well. The American people are not stupid. We're not going to feel the same emotion that we felt when you said, I forgive him, my Charlie. Not going to happen. People are pissed. And I'm going to stop this video because it's already 10 minutes. I just saw the highlight of this interview and I couldn't believe that this is what she came out with when she finally decided to speak. I will end on this one note just because I had to check myself. I wanted to see if Candace still follows Erika on IG, and she does. You can see that, but this is Candace Owens. She still follows Erika. But then I went to Erika's page. Sorry, it's a little. And she no longer follows Candace. Something transpired. She no longer follows her. She's upset. She did say something also. She mentioned that she doesn't have the time. I don't have the time. I'm too busy building. You sure having a lot of time to go to different like podcasts and different shows and news stations. Like, have we not seen her almost like everywhere? She's on Fox all the time. She's done. She's doing the Barry Weiss. I just did a small video on that. You know, that Barry Weiss Zionist chick who's owned by the Ellison family, who want to censor Americans and don't want to allow Americans to have. Meaning, he bought TikTok. He bought TikTok, and on TikTok now, there's certain things you can and cannot say if it's against Israel. Barry Weiss is having a town hall with her. So, like, with all due respect, ma'am, Mrs. Kirk, you do have the time. And you finally found the time to address that on a Fox show, but you still didn't answer any of the questions. I don't know. This is giving me the heebie-jeebies. If you guys know, Candace Owens addressed it twice that I can remember, where she said there's only 2 people that can make her stop talking about this investigation. The first one was her husband, George Farmer. And then the second, she said, obviously, Erika, if Erika asked her. This isn't her asking. I think this is just gonna engulf the flames more than ever with Candace, because I'm just a person. I'm not, I wasn't friends with Charlie. I didn't know him personally. And this got me ticked off. So I can't even imagine what Candace is feeling, because Erika's got it wrong. And unless she's part of the problem, she's not handling it well. She did not handle it well. When you're a CEO of a company or the face of a company, which she inherited, kind of, right? She got appointed. You address facts or questions or conspiracies with facts, at the very least with answers. She's not doing that. So anyways, I just had to come on and say that. Thank you for watching, and comment down your if you have any suspicions or any questions. Subscribe, like, and comment, please. Thank you.